What up, guys? We have another airdrop that we're covering today, and this is the WOSMO token. Now, the WOSMO token just got airdropped to everyone staking Osmo just yesterday, and I'm going to go over in this video how to actually access those tokens, as well as my personal thoughts on where this opportunity is going. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get into it. As you guys know, I have been covering airdrops on this channel a lot recently, especially Cosmos, because I think so many airdrops are going to happen over the next 1 to 2 years. And just yesterday, we have a new Cosmos airdrop that went to everyone that was staking the Osmo token, and that is called WOSMO. Now, to qualify, you had to be staking at least 10 Osmo tokens before January 19th, and for every Osmo token you had staking, you are going to get a 1-to-1 airdrop, and that airdrop actually already went out. Now, there is one exception to this, and there was a 50-to-1 airdrop for everyone that was in the Ion DAO that has been helping out this ecosystem in the Osmosis chain. Now, we don't know too much about this token yet, outside of it being the first meme coin that is dropping on Osmosis, which usually, guys, that is a pretty strong start, and that they are opening up the Wosmington DAO. Now, the whole premise of this project is they want to make this coin very decentralized, and they want to put the direction of this coin up to its DAO holders. And in order to participate in that DAO, guys, all you have to do is be staking their WOSMO tokens. Now, when it comes to being part of the DAO, there's going to be different votes and proposals that determine where this project is actually going to go, such as getting listed on different centralized exchanges and various utilities. You can actually stake your WOSMO tokens right now, but there is a 14-day unstaking period, and we don't know if there's going to be any additional benefits for actually staking to this. So maybe you stake some of the tokens just in order to participate, but don't expect to get any additional tokens out of this because that has not been announced. When it comes to the tokenomics and other details, we don't know much yet, guys. They just announced their website, which is a very basic website. And on here, we can see there are 1 billion total tokens, with 40% of those tokens going as an airdrop to everyone that was staking those Osmo tokens. We also know there's 0 taxes, 0 team allocation, 0 pre-sale, and that even though they haven't added the LP yet, once they do add the LP, they are going to burn that. And we also know that remaining tokens are also going to be going towards their DAO, where individuals can vote where exactly these tokens are going to go. So it's one of those situations where the starting distribution is very strong. No one was farming this. This airdrop was literally out of nowhere. And it's one of those situations where the community is really going to lead this project. And most likely there aren't going to be those crazy massive dumps or liquidity rugs that we see on a lot of tokens out there. The only thing that we do have to worry about is whenever a lot of people get a free airdrop, sometimes they'll dump this token, and there's probably some massive whales that had a ton of Osmo that got a ton of these tokens. So that's one thing to be careful on. Now, as I said earlier, guys, the liquidity is not actually added yet, and once it is added, most likely you will be able to swap for it on the Osmosis site. And this is where you're going to need the Osmo token in order to buy this new WOSMO token. So if you're someone that wants to get into this coin early and maybe buy additional allocation that you got on top of the airdrop, you're going to want to check their Twitter for when they add liquidity, and then you're going to want to buy here. Now, what's interesting is someone opened up a liquidity pool on TFM, but there is a very low amount of liquidity, and right now the price is 0.0197. And if you're someone that goes on here and you try buying even $100 worth of this token, you're going to have around 13-14% price impact. So it's definitely not a great place to buy right now. And currently, because of this 1 billion total token supply, we're looking at an FDV of around 20 million US dollars. As far as getting this airdrop and getting this claim, you actually didn't have to do anything, guys. It got sent directly to everyone's wallet that was staking at least 10 of those Osmo tokens. And what you can do is you can scroll down to the bottom of your Kepler, hit view 16 more tokens or view all of your tokens, and you're going to see WOSMO at the very bottom, most likely, depending on your wallet. You can also go to Leap Wallet and hit the Cosmos chain, hit view wall, and you'll be able to see your WOSMO tokens in there as well. So really easy. You didn't have to do any sort of claim or any sort of task. It should already be in your wallet and ready to go. Now, where do I personally see this token going, and do I think there is an opportunity here? Well, guys, it is very hard to know where it's going simply because we don't know all of the tokenomics, and we don't know how many people are actually going to be going out and buying this token. Now, a lot of times with these free airdrops, you'll have a lot of people just dump them because they got it for free and they kind of see it as a bonus and they don't care about the meme coin. But that doesn't mean there isn't an opportunity to get in right away if the actual liquidity pool has a low starting circulating market cap in FDV. We don't know what the circulating market cap is going to be because we don't know how many tokens are going to the LP, but we do know that there isn't going to be any massive sell pressure outside of people that got got the airdrop because the token's going towards the liquidity pool or simply for the liquidity, and they are getting burned. And then the rest of the tokens are going to the DAO, and most likely there isn't going to be any sort of major vote, at least in the beginning, to actually spend these tokens. The closest comparison recently that I've found for this specific token is going to be GON, and this token was airdropped to everyone that was on the Polygon chain that had NFTs and all that sort of stuff that was operating within the ecosystem. And at its peak, GON had a $7 to $8 million FDV, and right now it's sitting at around a $3 million FDV. So I think with this WOSMO token, actually has more potential simply because this is a brand new meme coin on Osmosis, and there's so many eyes on Cosmos right now. So I can expect that it'll probably do at least a similar performance to GON. So if I can get in at under a 3 million FDV or under a 5 million FDV, then I'm definitely going to throw some money in just as kind of like a gamble play to see if there's more hype and more attention on the first meme coin on Osmosis. As soon as it gets above a $10 million FDV though, that's when I think the risk goes up substantially, and maybe it's one of those situations where you just put a little bit in, maybe you dollar cost average, or maybe you just avoid this completely and sell your airdrop once it goes on Osmosis. But yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps up the video here. Hope this little guide helped. It's really awesome to see these different airdrops come in, and whether you're bullish on this token and buy some and you like the graphics and you like the way things are going so far, or whether you just sell your tokens, this is just another reason why I'm actually in the whole entire Cosmos ecosystem. And I think this is just one of the many airdrops that are going to be coming over the next couple years. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later.